Hello students, hope you are doing good. In this module, we are going to discuss one of the important concepts of number theory. That is, find the total number of zeros at the end of 2023 factorial. What do you mean by 2023 factorial? What do you mean by, first of all, n factorial or 2 factorial or 3 factorial? For example, if you go with 2 factorial, 2 factorial means 1 into 2, which is equal to 2. And what is the value of 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. Similarly, what is 4 factorial? It means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which is equal to 24. Similarly, what is 5 factorial? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, which is equal to 24. 5 are 120. Right? So this means factorial or n factorial means the product of first n natural numbers is n factorial. Now our problem is find the total number of zeros at the end of 2023 factorial. So 2023 factorial, if you keep writing 1 into 2 into 3 and so on up to 2023, that number ends with some number of zeros, right? Like how 5 factorial is ending with 1 0. And if you keep writing, you have 10 factorial also. If you write 10 factorial 1 into 2 into 3 and so on, you know how many number of zeros this 10 factorial ends with? Ends with 2 zeros. And similarly, if you write 15 factorial, then this number ends with 3 zeros. And if you see 20 factorial, then this number ends with 4 zeros. So this way, we can find out the total number of zeros at the end. But how to find out 2023 factorial ends with how many number of zeros? In order to find that, I'm going to introduce you a simple concept, that is step function. What do you mean by step function or greatest integer function? Suppose x is a number and greatest integer function of f of x is indicated by integral part of x. What do you mean by this integral part of x? This gives the greatest integer not greater than this number. It gives only the greatest integer not greater than the number. It means I'll go with some example. Integral part of 10.29. This is one number. 10.29 is not an integer, but integral part of 10.29 gives an integer. It should not be more than this 10.29, but it should be a greatest integer. What do you mean by that? It gives you 10. Similarly, integral part of 10.99 is there. Greatest integer should not be greater than this number. Obviously, it is also 10. Even if you go with integral part of 10.001, also gives you 10. Right? Similarly, what is integral part of 10? It is 10 itself, because 10 itself is an integer, right? And suppose if you go with negative numbers, negative 10.9, can you write negative 10.9 is negative 11? Yes, it is negative 11, but not negative 10, because negative 10 is more than negative 10.9. But as per the definition of greatest integer function, it should not be more than this number, right? So that is why integral part of negative 10.9 is negative 11. So this way you can understand integral part of a function. And now why am I explaining about this integral part of function? Because if you have any number n factorial ends with how many number of digits? N factorial ends with how many number of digits is given by the formula. That formula is n factorial ends with the number of zeros n divided by 5, because after every fifth power it is repeating, plus integral part of n divided by 5 square plus integral part of n divided by 5 cube plus so on. This is what is the formula to find out the number of zeros n factorial ends with. Please do remember this formula, which is important and useful formula in some other cases also. I'll explain in our next video. So now coming to 2023 factorial. So first of all, n by 5 means 2023 divided by 5 integral part. It means integral part of 2023 by 5 means how much is this? 5 40s are 200 and 23 means 5 4s are 20, and then 30 means 5 6 are 30. But what is integral part of 4.4.6? Obviously 4.4 just now we discussed. And the next one, integral part of 2023 divided by 5 square. So instead of finding 5 square. Already you know what is 2023 by 5 integral part? 404. Just to find 404 divided by 5, I think this is enough, which is equal to integral part of 404 by 5 means 5 8s are 40, means 80 point. Again 40 means 5 8s are 40, which is going to be how much? Which is going to be 80. So next one, integral part of 2023 by 5 cube. 5 cube means what? Directly you can do integral part of 80 by 5, which is equal to how much? 16. Again, integral part of 16 divided by 5 is equal to 5 3s are 15, right? Because 15 point something, right? Again, integral part of 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5 means 0 point something. Integral part of 0 point something is 0. Then you can stop. Now add all of them. How much you get? 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. 3, 1. And 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. 10 plus 0 is 10. 0, 1. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So it means the total number of zeros at the end of 2023 factorial is 503. See, this way, by using this particular formula, you can find out number of zeros at the end of any number factorial, right? So this is one of the important problems frequently asked in Olympiad, International Math Olympiad, and regional math Olympiad. This kind of Olympiads, these questions, and this particular concept is very, very important. Hope you understand. Interesting.